Hello guys, how are you today? Hope you are in good health guys. So thank you for all the subscribers and to those newly seen in my channel. So don't forget to like and subscribe and share your colleagues as well so that they also learn all of the basic informations that I am sharing here in my YouTube channels about electrical, instrument and telecom and other areas of personal life and businesses, even travel. Okay, so guys, I will share this to you guys so that you will understand. Not easy to become a quality inspector, QA/QC inspector. For example, if you are in a Saudi Aramco, so you have the approval from the Aramco. So you pass the interview, you pass the exam, okay? And also in ADNOC, you need also pass the interview as well. And then you become as a third-party authority. So basic understanding, what is TPI? Third-party inspector. So from the construction, for example, I am from the side, client side. So ADNOC representative, okay? ADNOC or either ADNOC group QC inspector representative, myself. So every ADNOC project, so they will submit my CV for interview. Okay, since I already done how many projects in ADNOC project, so my name is already listed. Okay, so as a TPA, so third party authority. So we're talking about TPI, third party inspector. So for example, we have the contractor, EPC, engineering, procurement, construction. So if you are representative of third party from the EPC, you are TPI. For example, there are a lot of construction of third party company like us, Bureau Veritas, KTI, IRAM, what else? GL, SGS, and TUB, and many more. Okay? If the EPC company hired you to visit their IFAT manufacturing to do the FAT acceptance testing or visual measuring inspections, you are representative from the EPC. We call you as a third party inspector, TPI. Okay? And then, for example, we are going to attend the FAT, factory acceptance testing. Okay? We have company from the ADNOC side. We have third party authority like me, TPA, and then we have TPI, third party inspector from the construction side. Okay? And then we have also engineer from the engineering from the EPC team. So this is how the TPI, TPA works and separation of activities. That is involvement from the company side or contractor side. Okay? But before anything else guys, before you become a third party authority, TPA, just like me, okay, all those others TPAs, other disciplines, mechanical, what is that, another scaffolding, okay, multidiscipline, mechanical, painting, okay. For us, E&I, that is combined with electrical, instrument and telecom. Okay, so there is a qualifications. The company, just like me, from my company, I'm working as a Bureau Veritas. So Bureau Veritas submit my CV to ADNOC for approval. So this is how it works. Before they submitting your CV guys, the company itself from the third party company, they will review your CV if you are qualified or not. Mostly from the client side, your experience is 10 years above. They will not accept your CV, your resume, if your experience below 10 years. Okay? So 10 years, we're talking about 10 years, just like my experience from design, from the construction, from the detailed engineering, right? And then now become inspection, QA/QC engineer, QA/QC inspector. So that is combined of 10 years, but my experience is 21 years, so that's why. So meaning, you are qualified person to do this job. Okay? So if you have 5 years experience, that's still okay. That's part of approval. Okay, 5 years, but your work is continuously working as a inspector, as a QC, QA/QC inspector for the whole street 5 years. Okay, they also accept that one for approval in ADNOC for the interview purposes as well. So they will not, the third party company, they will not submit your CV, guys. Always remember, they will not submit your CV to ADNOC, Aramco, PDO, whatever. In ADNOC, they will not submit your CV, guys. The minimum requirements, bachelor degree, okay, and then senior level certified, and then 10 years experience, mixed experience, that is 10 years, 5 years experience straight, that you are qualified as an inspector for 5 years. So if you pass the interview, during the time the interview will begin, too many interviewers that handle with you. For example, for my side, E&I, electrical instrumentation telecom, electrical instrument or either telecom also, and QC, lead engineer or senior engineer. So this is the interview portion. If you pass the interview, that's the time you will become a third party authority under representative of the company, ADNOC, Alyasat, ADMA OPCO, ZADCO, GASCO. So you are experiencing for this kind of interview. Too many interviews that you will tackle. Okay? So before you become a third party authority. And then after that, you already approved, then that's a time of deployment. You will deploy whatever project that you assign, so you will do as a third party authority. You're in charge all of this, like what I did. From the construction, you will check. From the quality, you will check. Sometimes you attend pre-commissioning, commissioning. So that is part of the job. You need to help the construction, you need to help the commissioning team, interfacing procurement, engineering department, construction department, commissioning department. So you need to understand. That's why we need a qualified personnel. Okay? So this is not AC task, this is not easy work. That's why we are qualifying 14 years experience maximum. Okay? So after that, the interview process, either telephone, MS Team, either personal face-to-face interview. Okay? And then that's it. Approve. Then when you approve, not only one, you have the company submitted too many CVs. Some are failed, some are passed also. Because as we all know, everyone, there's no 100% perfect. Sometimes we miss the interview. Sometimes the questions we cannot answer, but the interviewer is very strict. They will not give you a chance. Then that's a problem. That's the time you fail. Okay? But if you answer so many questions as well, for example, questions up to 20, you answer around 15, then of course Okay, so this is gonna be like that, like this. Okay, so whole process. And then the company, they are not submitting only one CV. For example, for E&I, so ADNOC project, they're looking for 5 E&I or 3 E&I. So they will submit for 3 E&I. So they will submit 5 CVs like that. So because during your deployment, you need to go vacation. Okay? So need someone like what we call, this is back to back. If you heard this back to back, so this is when you go vacation, someone will come to replacing you. So meaning that personnel also that is approved and then pass the interview as well. So that is your back to back. Sometimes I'm doing back to back. I'm the construction engineer. Sometimes you go back to back as a QA QC. It depends. So that is, guys. Hopefully you get some more informations how you proceed, how you become a third party authority under Aramco, ADNOC group, either PDO or in KOC or KNPC. Okay, so have a nice day. Bye bye. Thank you for your subscribing.